Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be telling you the most meta midfielders to use in FIFA 21. However, before the video does start, be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new. I do record these videos live on Twitch, link in the description and on the screen now, www.twitch.tv/LisaManny15. So let's get into the video. Little disclaimer before the video does start, I haven't slept in about 18 hours, so if I do look tired, that is why. Anyway, let's get into the video. So when I say like the most OP midfielders to use, this will be centre mids, CDMs and cams sort of all in one. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first person I've got in the team is someone that's quite cheap, and that is going to be Lima. I think he's 82 rated this year, and to be honest with you, he isn't actually that bad. Pretty decent. I'll show you why. He has got a right back card, but you're obviously going to go with the CDM version. He's got 85 pace, which is really good to have sort of a pacey CDM. Someone that can sort of, if you're sort of jockeying and you're using LT to do so, someone that when you do that, he sort of jockeys quite fast. And it's just someone that can obviously catch up to the fast players on the other team. Obviously, he's got 80 defending, 77 physical, 78 dribbling, and 78 passing. It's also good to have someone that actually is good at passing, so you don't lose the ball in really bad areas when you're passing with them. And obviously dribbling, if you want to go forward with him, he's got all right dribbling. 5'11", so he isn't the tallest, but you know, as long as you have sort of the person next to him above 6 foot, I think it's all right. Overall, he's cheap and is good. It'll be good for you if you have a Bundesliga team. So yeah, that is Lima as the first person who is a cheap person to use if you don't have much coins. Another person is Alan. I use him on my RTG account. An amazing player. I ended up packing Gattuso baby in the icon pack, and I use Alan over him because he's just 10 times better, and he's only about, I think, about 5,000 coins now. And let me just check just to make sure to prove that. Okay, so yeah, he's about 5,000 coins. Let me just check how much Lima is for you guys as well. Yeah, he's literally about 2k. All right, so Alan, why to use him? He's only 5'9", but you know, you don't really need to win headers with him, although he does win headers for you. Obviously, you do need a CDM that can win headers, but as long as, like I said, that the person next to him is tall enough, he'll be fine. 83 physical, which means you can barge players off the ball. 73 pace, which means you can catch up the players. Not the fastest, but just whack a shadow on him. 83 dribbling, so you can, you know, dribble with him if you want to go forward. 77 passing, which means you can pass it left and right. You shouldn't really lose the ball. It should go to the destination that you want it to go to. And obviously good defending. Overall, a solid card if you don't have many coins and you're rocking an RTG account. Another midfielder, that I've got in the team is Promes. Promes, obviously, some of these you can use as a striker, but obviously their basic cards are cam, so we're putting them in the sort of midfielder category, just to let you know. But yeah, Promes, cam card. Like I said, you can play him striker, but if you want him in a cam spot, obviously 91 pace. You know, pace is a key thing this year in terms of going forward. And obviously really good shooting, really good passing, really good dribbling, and 5-star skill moves, which I'm pretty sure he's 5-star skill moves. So you want that in your team. You know, this year 5-star skill moves is very OP, so he is a very good card. Not sure how much he is. Like I said, we're going to go from small budget to big budget. I mean, we're not going to go in order, but I'll always show you how much he is. He's around 240,000 coins. So overall, a solid card if you're looking for someone that can play cam for you guys. The next person that I have on the list is a centre mid / CDM, depending on where you want to play him in game. I personally have him in my team, and I play him CDM. But oh, I clicked rollbacks, my bad. But yeah, overall, solid card. Sorry, I've got like something in front of my screen, so I've got a list of players on my screen, so I can't see where he is. But yeah, Blanc, move it over to the left so I can actually see. Blanc is a very solid card. I don't know why it's not showing. I don't have him, but that's weird. But anyway, yeah, he's really tall, which is what you need to win defensive headers and attacking headers. Let me just show you the one in my club if it shows up, because I can show you sort of his stats for me as such. I got him in a base icon pack. I think it's on my YouTube channel actually. Played 112 games with him, 11 assists and obviously 2 goals. You know, he's a solid player. 6'4", like I said, can win defensive and attacking headers. As you can see, he scored 2 goals for me, so obviously I don't think he scored from shooting. So, but to be fair, he has got 82 shooting. So like I said, 83 pace, which means he can obviously catch up to the opponents that are fast, i.e. Ronaldo and Mbappe. 78 physical, so not you know, not got the best physical, but he can still barge players off the ball. 79 defending, whack a shadow on him obviously gives him, I think it actually gives him pace and defending, so that gets his defending stats up as well. Good going forward, he's got good dribbling. Overall solid card. I think he's looking at around 800,000 coins. I can't actually check because obviously I've got him untradeable, but He was over a million, 1.2 million when the game first came out, so he's about 800 to 900k at the moment. Solid card if you've got coins in the club and you are wanting someone that's going to perform well for you guys. But yeah, that is Blanc as another position in the centre mids or attacking role for the team. The next person we've got on the list is Socrates. I actually personally haven't used this card, but I've seen good reviews. Obviously, you can go whichever one you want. We're just going to show you the in91 version of him. Overall solid card, obviously 84 pace, 90 shooting, 91 passing, 90 dribbling, and 84 physical. Obviously, you're going to play him more of an attacking role, because obviously this video is about all different types of midfielders, attacking or defensively, like I said before. Overall, 6'4", which means he can obviously win headers. He's not really going to come back for you unless you've got him on comeback. So he can win defensive headers as well if he is in your defensive area box. Very good shooting, which means he obviously scored goals. I'm not actually sure how much he is. You can either go for the 91 or the one just below. But yeah, I'll show you how much this card is. He is 1.1, but you wouldn't realistically go for this card unless you sort of unless like an Icon SPC version of him came out. Let me just type his name in again and get that version up for you guys. But yeah, you'd realistically probably go for the 89 version, to be honest with you. Still not much difference, to be honest with you. There is obviously quite a bit, but not that much. This version is literally 600k, so he's literally half the value of the other card. I know he loses a little bit in terms of shooting and stuff like that, but you know, he's still a solid card with obviously good weak foot and obviously 4-star skill moves. So that is Socrates. Another one is Bruno Fernandes. He's probably going to be getting a team of the year not too long, I think on Friday actually. I mean, whatever version of him you want to use, depending on if you haven't got much coins or if you have. Obviously you could do the POTM, or you could obviously do the 8. You can just get his normal version, depending on if you don't want an untradeable version. To be fair, I would do this card, but knowing my luck, I would do this card and then get his team of the year. Not that I'm going to probably pack one, but if I did do him, I probably would. I mean, last year I got team of the year Allison, and then I packed his team of the season, so that just shows you that anything is possible. But yeah, we're just going to, obviously, you can compare on this scene. Obviously, if you go over his normal card, 77 pace, which is good enough as a CDM. I personally would play him CDM, or centre mid at least. You can obviously play him forward if you want to, but you know, for me, I would probably rock him at CDM, not going to lie to you. But yeah, you know, 83 shooting, 88 passing, which means you can pass it, you know, all day long and you shouldn't be losing the ball. 85 dribbling, which means you can go forward with him, and 75 physical. Obviously, he has 4-star. Overall, solid card for you guys to use. And if you get a penalty, you should score. Let's be realistic. But yeah, that is Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, if you go for the 92 version, yeah, 83 pace, 92 shooting, which is a big difference between his normal card. If you see there, that's literally like a 9+, which is crazy. 93 pace, sorry, 93 passing, my bad. That's why. 92 dribbling, 75 defending, and 82 physical. Overall, a solid card. We're going to put that one in the team. Like I said, this is my personal, I haven't said this actually yet, but this is my personal opinions on players to use. I might miss a couple. I did miss Kleiber, I think it's how you say his name, the right back on the defender one, which was annoying, because literally as soon as I went into a weekend league game, straight after making the video, I saw him and I was like, oh damn, I forgot to put him in my defending, well, they're the best meta defenders to use. But yeah, my bad on that one. But yeah, this, like I said, this is my personal opinion. So if I do miss someone, these are just players that I've used. Some of them are just ones that I think are good enough for you guys to use. But like I said, it's just my opinion. So if I do miss someone, I am sorry. But yeah, moving on, we have Zidane. Zidane is crazy. I literally matched up against his 90... I think it was his 94 version, and he literally destroyed me. But in terms of the team, obviously I don't think you're going to be able to afford the 94 or 96. So if you do go for him, go for his baby version. His baby version is solid. He's literally put him in the guy that I played had him in an attacking position. He's 94 and literally destroyed me. I think he scored 2 goals. Did end up getting a DC in that game, but still he destroyed me. You know, he's 5-star, 6'1", which he's going to win defensive headers and attacking headers. 84 pace, 86 shooting, 91 passing, 90 dribbling, and 81 physical. Overall, a solid card. Look, the main stats sort of peek out at me is obviously his passing, dribbling, shooting. To be fair, it's like Hullet Gang, isn't it? Only one that is below is defending. So overall, there's not even a stat that you can really pick out and say, wow, maybe defending could be a little bit higher, but if you're playing him in a sort of centre mid cam spot anyway, it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, he is still around 2 million coins. That this stage is kind of crazy. Obviously, team of the year around the corner, you'd thought he would have probably dropped a little bit, but to be honest with you, I actually don't think he has much anyway. Maybe a couple of 100k, but not much at all. Anyway, moving on, we have Maradona. the GOAT. I actually packed him for my cousin, I think about 2 weeks before he died, actually, which obviously it's sad that he died. But overall, solid card. I mean, one of my viewers recently packed him as well, but his middle version, and he's just a game changer. You know, I had his lone icon. I can't remember how I got him, but I think EA might have given him, actually. But yeah, you know, he's a game changer, to be honest with you. He came on for me as a super sub in the game that I was losing by 2 goals, or at least a goal, and he ended up scoring 2 goals, and the guy rage quit. So yeah, it just shows that he is a game changer. Obviously 5-star skill moves, which is very, very good. 3-star weak foot, 5'5". Obviously not the tallest, but to be honest with you, you don't really need the height, to be honest with you, in this game. You don't really see many crosses unless you have a corner. So like I said, 93 pace, 87 shooting, 87 passing, 94 dribbling. Overall, just a solid card that will literally change the game for you. Very, very solid card. In terms of price value, you're looking at around 1.7. Oh, to be fair, that's quite a big difference. 1.7 million coins for him. The next person on the list is Talisca. Not obviously the most expensive card in the game. So for someone that's got like well, an RTG team, you can have. Obviously, you can go for his 84 version if you want. There is quite a big difference in terms of, you know, stats. Obviously, you've got 87 pace compared to 80, 84 to 82, 83 to 81, 85 to 82, and obviously another stat which obviously is the physical, which is 71 to 75. So it's kind of a big difference there. It doesn't want to pop up, but yeah, obviously solid card. His other version is literally a couple of K, so if you don't have much coins, you can obviously go for his normal version. But overall, 6'3" as well, which means you can win headers, 4-star skill moves, and 4-star weak foot. But yeah, moving on, we have Nangolan. I remember when I had him on FIFA, I think it was FIFA19, 85 rated, man, what card he was. But yeah, overall, he's got a rule breaker card, so if you have a bit more coins, you could probably go for that one. If not, his normal card is good enough for an RTG account. 71 pace, 80 shooting, 80 passing, 83 physical, 81 physical, 83 defending, and 83 dribbling. Overall, a solid card. Obviously, he doesn't play for Inter Milan anymore. To be fair, he's I don't know if I'm a fan of his tattoos, really. I don't know what about you guys. I don't know, but I think it looks kind of nice. Is it a rose, I think? But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like neck tattoos. But yeah, anyway, moving on. That is off subject. A solid card. 5'9", not the tallest, but he's just like a Kante, to be honest with you. Just runs around everywhere. So yeah, and obviously if you go for this version, his rule breaker version, a lot more pace. Well, I think it's 3 more. Is it 3 more pace? Oh wow, it's a lot more pace than that. It's a 14 pace, which is a big difference, let's be realistic. And obviously with Shadow, you're over 90. Extra 3 shooting, an extra 2 passing, an extra 2 dribbling, an extra 11 defending, and an extra 2 physical. So overall, that's a massive difference depending on which one you want. Obviously, depending on if you have the coins or not, if you're RTG or not. Doesn't even want to show the version for some reason. I think it's because it's a rule breaker. Let me just check if it pops up. Okay, so he's around 280,000 coins. Is it a rule breaker? Yeah, okay, so maybe he's extinct. I'm not too sure. I think actually, was it SBC? Not too sure, but anyway, nonetheless, he's a very solid card. Moving on, Valverde, another player that isn't much coins at the moment if you're going for his base card. So like I said, another person that you can use if you're an RTG person. Obviously, he's 83 card, very solid, 6 foot, 86 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 physical, and 77 defending. Like I said, pace is everything with a CDM in my opinion, and physical is obviously good to barge players off the ball. In terms of if you have a little bit more coins, I'd suggest going for the inform. I personally have the inform on my RTG account because I packed him untradeable from an 81 to 87, I think it was, maybe, or 86, but overall it was a solid pull, to be honest with you. And he is looking at around 145,000 coins, and I'm pretty sure his 83 is around 5,000 coins because the 83s are up a little bit in price at the moment. So overall, a great card. Last 2 players on the list for the video, and that is Seedorf. 91 you can go for. I think he actually is, I don't know whether he's actually got an SPC at the moment, but overall he's not too much anyway, I don't think, in terms of value for the card that you're looking at. He's about 800,000 coins. Overall, in my opinion, a solid card. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 88 dribbling, 82 physical, 90 passing, 87 shooting, and 80 pace, which is kind of crazy. Obviously, the only downside to the card is defending, but you wouldn't really put him in a CDM position if you want me to be honest with you, or maybe even a centre mid. But yeah, overall, solid card for the price you're paying. The last person in this team is an SBC, so obviously if you didn't complete the SBC, then you can't obviously use him. But it is Marquinhos. Obviously changed from a centre back position to a CDM because of the card. I actually have him on my account. It probably won't show it. No, it won't. Let me just actually show him. Let me just get him. But yeah, overall, a solid card to us. If you, I played 78 games with him. I actually used him this weekend league. I got rid of McTominay for him, but obviously McTominay is going to get his upgrade. I'm not sure whether he's got it yet actually, but yeah, overall solid card. Obviously the pace, the defending, the physical, the dribbling, and the passing is just everything on the stat that sort of helps. I noticed that he does get a lot of blocks in for you as well, and he's always in the right place at the right time for me to stop a shot or whatever it may be, or block a shot, or just intercept a pass. But moving on to the last person actually, which you could use if you did him, is McTominay. I personally I haven't used him. I used him, oh, I think he actually has got his upgrade actually. He was 85 before. Okay, so he has got his upgrade. Obviously 77 pace, 80 shooting, 84 passing, 84 dribbling, 84 defending, and 92 the physical. Overall, I think he is a solid card to be honest with you. 6'4". My downfall with him personally is he's high, and for me, I like a CDM that sort of stays back and doesn't attack too much because I'm really bad at defending, if you want me to be honest with you, and I need the help in terms of my CDMs stand as close together as possible to narrow the gaps. But yeah, overall, if you have one that sort of sits back and one that goes forward, he is your man for the guy to go forward. Obviously, if you have like a Kante and a McTominay, he can go forward and Kante can stay back. But this is what I've picked. Obviously, like I said, I might have missed someone because, you know, I've just gone from what I think off my top of my head. Like I said, this is obviously CDM, centre mids, and cams in one. Obviously, some of these are more probably attack strikers, if I'm being realistic, like Promes. But if this video did help, please be sure to like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe if you want to. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.